Hello everyone, this is Charles BridgTec with another flashlight review, this time from ArmyTek. Now this here is the Predator Pro. Now they've incorporated a new part in this design, which is the magnetic charging port. Now I did feature another light of theirs recently, so if you want to see that review, just kind of take a look back 4 or 5 videos and you will see. They sent this to me directly. They wanted me to test and review this one here. Comes in this box. So let's wait no further. Let's open it up, see what's in. And we'll start off with the user manual. Multi-languages. And we get one USB magnetic charging cable. And this thing is strong, really strong. Tactical ring, and we'll put that on the light later. And we have one paracord lanyard, one clip, and 2 O-rings in here. Real huge plus. They put the light in the holster rather than in these molded plastic containers, and they do cause blemishes on your flashlight, especially if they are a flat black like this. But we'll go over the holster first. Got a metal D-ring here. Band feels pretty good, double stitched material. Quick release on one side with Velcro. Fits the light nicely. Nice quality holster. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the light. There it is. See how the finish is a real flat black. That really helped with gripping the light, and because of this finish here, it's definitely, even if it's wet, still going to be able to grip on, especially if you have gloves or your bare hands. Now here's the charging port. Now this is the new design that they incorporated, and just like that. So if you have this hanging up on the wall, it'll hold the light strong enough to do that. Now this is a complete kit, so it comes with the battery. And that is really nice to have. So watertight and dust tight this light will be. Nice style and design on this. This is also the power switch. Now you do the regular UI through here, and then right here you're just going to half turn that, and now you'll have just the UI itself. If you fully turn that tight, now you'll have only the highest output, and the machining and finish on this is very nice. And my understanding on the newer model, you have to hit this like 20 times to kind of go through the different modes, user modes that is. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look here at the deep smooth reflector. Now this is running the Cree XHP35 HI LED. Kind of deep down in there. There we go. Now this is a complete kit, so I'm going to go ahead and take it apart. I'll show you the insides. And as you can see there, heavy duty dual tail spring. Here's the battery that it comes with. There's an 18650. This is a 3500 milliamp. This is a 10 amp unprotected cell. So it should give you plenty of runtime and power for this light. And I'll take this apart for you here. Hopefully I can show you the head of the light. Spring there, heavy duty. Well greased threads on the O-rings here. Help keep that water out. Now let's go ahead and put it all back together. Let's go through the UI. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the tactical ring on here while I've got it done here. A little bit of a bugger to get in here, but it's got a little groove on the body. Fits down nicely on it. Once that's done, now you can take the tail cap on and off without any issues. Tactical feature like that. Definitely nice to have it in between the two fingers here. Help you grip it there. Feels good in the hand. And you can everyday carry this too if you want. It's definitely geared more for tactical. Alright, so now I'm going to half turn this again. Now we're going to go through the light outputs here. Go through one at a time. Now you can half press this if you want to go through those light outputs. Once you get it on the light level that you want, you just full press it. Otherwise, it's more of a pressure switch action to go through those light outputs. Full press that. Now if you do want the full light output, you're going to simply turn the body of the light, and that's the full light output there. A lot of light coming out of there. Wow. Take a look here at the beam. Very nice combination beam. Probably going to lean more towards the might have a little more throw to that, so definitely does have some bleeding here around the edge of that hot spot going to the spill, just super cut off. Very nice, tight. That looks great. And then again, Just half turn that. Now you're back to the regular UI. Remember, you can do full presses or you can half press it. 3 levels. That's the lowest light output there. Now the different user modes, you're going to have different light outputs, especially on the lower light outputs. But now the switch is very nice. It's not too stiff, but it's not too loose. So once you want to use it as a tactical, you just make sure that that barrel's tight. Now you can tactically use this and just press and hold that. Now if you want to make it strobe ready, you can do that as well. Once you want it on, full press that. Really easy to operate in my opinion. And I'm going to put this clip on here. I don't usually carry lanyards on my smaller lights like this, my single cell. And I really prefer the clip over the lanyard most instances. I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. Pretty straightforward. A little bugger to get on there. Once you get it on there, doesn't take too much strength. And that's what that looks like. You don't have to have it on there if you don't want it, but it definitely does make it look a lot nicer. Center it right there on there. Yeah, this also helps keeping it from rolling with that tactical ring and your clip. Solid build quality on this, very rugged. Alright, well, let's wait no further. Let's take this outside, see how it does in the wilderness. We are out here in the darkness with the ArmyTek Predator Pro. Water spout 35 feet. This is the lowest setting. There it is on the fence. Gonna give you an idea. Playing around with this earlier, it's got definitely better range. 65 feet here to this tree. Good for up close. Kind of see all the sparkles. That's the ice on the grass. Let's go to the next level. See how it does. A little jump there. And it is making the tree of life. Look at that. And it is making it across the park there to those playgrounds. Now I list all my distances in my videos in a link below in the description area. Fence line, tree line. Next level there. So how tight that beam is. This one definitely does have better range on it. Faintly making 238 feet there, 138 feet to the tree of life. Alright, let me go ahead and twist this here so we can go to the highest level. Look at that. 238 feet there. Lighting it up really well. Making the school and making those palm trees That's impressive. Before and after here. Making those trees way out there. Look at that. Very nice tight beam. Making it to those playgrounds across the park. Look at that. Both of them. Tree line. Fence line. Dual beam profile here. Looks very impressive. Okay, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those night shots. Definitely does have more throwing range with this particular LED in this flashlight versus the other one, but the beam is very tight, so it is impressive both in beam performance and just solid and rugged build quality with this new added magnetic charging cable. Now I did test it. It does run a little bit slower than, of course, your plug-in types, but that's going to be not a big deal because you're less chance of getting water in your light when you're using this type of system. Plus, I don't worry about it either because I always use a dedicated charger to charge my batteries anyways. I just feel better with it. But if you're on the go, man, put that on there. You can charge this in your vehicle so it's ready to go whenever you need it. Now the UI is pretty straightforward as far as the default user. You can change it, and I've got to take my hats off to them. This is a nice improvement for versatility when charging the light, because now you don't have to have a dedicated charger. You can charge it on the go. Alright, well, I want to thank ArmyTek for sending me this Predator Pro to review. Now, if this is something you are interested in getting, remember, this is a complete kit. Comes with a very nice, powerful battery that should give you plenty of run times and power that you need to run this light. I will leave a link down in the description, also a special discount code there that'll help you save some money on this light, just in case you're interested in getting it. Well, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share, like, and subscribe. That way I can bring more of these lights from ArmyTek to you in the future. Thanks for watching. Take care.